Welcome to Game 5 of the CeleNation League, Season 7. The Martians brought to you by Amat Law and the Mambas, sponsored by Romello Bates at One Stop Consulting. Dallas, what do you think the Martians or the Mambas need to do to win this game?
Starting with the Martians, man, it's going to be tough for them. This will definitely be their toughest matchup. They don't have Cass with them. Letting open shots like that, yeah, you got to find shade.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Without Cass, it's going to hurt because Cass honestly had the height to compete with Sean on the boards. If I'm Mambas, I'm playing my game. I'm just going to keep playing, regular Mamba ball, get the ball, look in transition. If it isn't there, let Shane set you up. So that's what I think about it. The Martians have to be really, on them. They got to make them stagnant. They got to be past, kind of play the defense you guys play against everybody. Make them feel the pressure, so they're going to throw some bad passes and get out in transition. Get Braylon involved and Dante, and I think that's how you're going to win this game.
I think the biggest thing, too, is they got to watch out for the Tommy leak-outs.
Yeah.
Because that's probably half of his points right there, just him leaking out, getting wide-open layups and threes. That's how he scored so much against us, because he did that early in the game. And you can't leave people open like this.
No, you can't.
You got to have some sort of sense of urgency on the defensive end, some sort of pride. Patriolo also with the haircut.
Looking fresh.
Looking clean.
Good extra. Oh, okay.
Okay, Marcos.
Okay. Sweet finish of the day already.
Yeah.
And they threw a turnover.
They threw it away. That should be on the baseline. Yeah, that should be on the baseline unless someone touched it.
So what do you think then? I said what I said. What are your thoughts?
I think the Martians, again, I agree with you with the Braylon aspect, but I also think they need to take pride in the defensive end because that's been their biggest Achilles heel in some of these games, especially the Panthers game last week. They let the bouncy dude and they let Nacho get in rhythm early, and then it cost them at the end of the game because they were hitting tough shots. And then the Mambas, honestly, they've been playing good basketball like they usually do. I mean, most of these guys, bad turnover right there. Most of these guys have been playing for each other with years, so. And yeah. Braylon needs to do that. So they have the most chemistry in the league by far, especially early, which is really important in the league. So they just need to keep building on this chemistry that they have and just keep playing through their players like Jay Nola.
Jay freaking Nola, that's going on Instagram later.
Yeah, I told Jay Nola that he wasn't going to have his Instagram reel against me, and I proved him right.
You did.
What a rebound by Jay Nola, though.
So who's in your MIP right now? Because I was talking to Sauce about it. I have Sterling, Gene, Ty. Those are some people that come to my mind right now for MIP this season.
Well, I got to go for my guy Sterling, but because he's honestly been buying into his role. I've been telling him he's got to be assertive, go downhill, take the best shot available, and he's actually been listening, and he's probably the most coachable guy on the team I have. So I want to shout him out because I don't know why he wasn't there last season, but he showed potential when he played for the Magicians and the Reapers in Season 5. So now he's just showing what his potential could be.
He looks the most comfortable on your team. I think that, like I said, I have him and my two teammates. So
yeah, another guy to me that's been really good on your team is Gene. I agree. I love Gene. His first season was with me, and he struggled a lot. I think it was just the fast-paced game, and he wasn't really in the most best shape.
Yeah.
But he's gotten in shape, and he's hitting shots that he usually hit back in high school, and he's looking really good. It sucks that he got injured the way he injured with the two guys we're talking about, but it was just an inadvertent play and nothing really malicious. But
yeah.
You miss him a lot today. He would have calmed your offense down a little bit today. He's a really good point guard. So.
No, he like you said, he was a little, uncomfortable in the first season he played. Last season, he was on a team just full of stars, so he didn't really get the ball as much. So this season, I feel like we really need him. He's a big part of our offense, and he's buying into it really well. So foul on Sean.
He's a really high IQ basketball player as well.
He is.
It's fun. It was fun coaching him back in high school, so I know what he's capable of. He just needs to always be in shape, and now he's back in shape, so that's why he looks so good. But back to this game, these turnovers right now are costing the freaking Martians right now.
Yeah, they just can't get They just can't catch a ball, apparently. It's like 2 or 3 times that the ball just slipped out of their hands.
Yeah, and they've been saying in our conference, no one's really won, but so far the Dragons won today. So almost everybody won except for the Ravens and now the Martians. So I guess the first team to win between these two makes it to the 4th spot, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Fight to the death between the Martians and the Ravens. Oh my goodness, break of the day. Let me find the sponsorships. I don't got it. Oh, there it is. We don't got break of the day, but I'm gonna say break of the day. Oh wow.
He was leaning on that thing. Pause. But he was leaning on that thing.
We got a timeout here by the Martians. I think it was needed like 4 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize the score.
Yeah, they needed this like when it was like 17-8. But we got a timeout, Reed. I'm going to shout out Kyle Arch real quick and go Pest Patrol of Central Florida. It's a family-owned, operated business. They offer quick response time, honest assessments, and quality service. Perhaps that's why their customers consistently give them such high ratings in customer satisfaction. They offer lawn and pest control services to Orange, Osceola, Seminole, Lake, and Polk counties. Their goal is to provide great service at a fair price. Contact 407-944-9445 or visit their website, pestpatrol1.com.
That was pretty good. That was a long one. That was a long one.
That was smooth. You know, I got to shout out my boy, man. I love Kyle, man. Back from high school, man. We went to high school together. Now, he does a really good job. He goes to random places, too. I don't know if I can say the places he goes to, but they're random.
It's confidential information.
It's not confidential. I just don't know if it's good for the airwaves. Let's just say that. But back to the game. It's 20-8. I mean, the turnovers is really what's killing the Martians right now. They can't catch the ball. They have no really like pace in their play right now. They're kind of like frantic the whole time. This zone is messing them up. Yeah, that's an offensive foul.
Man.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's just the little things killing them right now.
Yeah, they got like the Mambas are doing what they want and speeding them up. The issue is the Martians are getting sped up into bad shots.
Jay Nola!
Yeah, Jay Nola's doing fantastic. He's another one that can be in the most improved. We just got to see if he's consistent. Right now we're talking about guys, but it's really at the end of the season where these awards really come into place. Another turnover. Oh my goodness. Tommy is taunting with the shiesty. Yeah, this is getting ugly, man.
This is tough.
This is looking like last week with the Goblins right now. And there we go. Like Braylon at this point, he just got to play Superman, man.
Mm-hmm. He's going to have to bring him back into this game.
Because right now no one else really looks like they want to play basketball.
That or Dante 3. They need to find Tay, set some off-ball screens. It's becoming a one-on-one, and they're trying to drive into 3 guys in a zone. They need to break this zone, just put somebody in the middle. But I don't know if they have the discipline for that right now.
I think that's where Ziggy needs to work on his captainship a little bit, is like reading zones and man defenses and figuring out how to beat them. I can do a clinic when I retire because I'm retiring, so I can do a Coach Tone captain's clinic so we can go over zone beaters and offensive sets if we need to. I don't mind helping out. Wow, good. That's the first good defensive possession they've had.
They're going to need to capitalize on it right here to get some momentum.
I think another key that they needed, that I figured out with the Mambas, is attack Sean, get him in foul trouble, because without him, they can't rebound.
Yeah.
Like, I figured that out a little bit too late when I played them. That's why they're definitely the closest game they've had all season.
Good pass. Nola might have like 20 the way it's looking.
Yeah, I need Batman in so he can score 10.
Good
Another turnover.
That was a good steal. Another one for Noah. Hey, Noah.
Oh my goodness.
Got to swing it. Oh, he's going to shoot it.
This is how they look like in the scrimmage.
Yeah.
Another foul.
Fouls on 0.
It's like the game just started and they look defeated. Like their whole body language, they all look defeated.
Yeah.
Like the game just started. Like my game, we thought we had the game won when Kyle hit the 4-pointer. They came back and they almost beat us. Like anything is possible. Don't look defeated because you're down 30-13. I mean, the team came back on us in a minute 15 seconds. Yeah, he's just trolling too much, man.
Someone needs to stop this guy.
He's just a natural troll. But I mean, if no one's stopping him and no one's making him shut up, no one can really say anything, unfortunately.
Good extra. Come on, Jay Nola.
Oh my gosh.
Man, Jay Nola looks like a superstar out here.
Jay Nola might be outscoring the Martians at the moment.
Yeah. Good steal, Nola. Good extra.
Pass. We got a little child on the court, I think. Are we calling another timeout? I mean, they should.
This is really hard to watch.
They're just panicking, man. Zig needs to calm his team down. They're taking terrible shots. I mean, that's a good hit, but again, they didn't get back on defense and they give up a layup. We said they can't give up these leaks.
Yeah.
They scored 36 points in 10 minutes. Like, you got to have some pride on that end.
You were right about the high-scoring game. I don't know if it was, it's going to work out for the Martians, though, if they don't change something. They haven't gotten Dante involved at all.
No, and I think it's Zig's captainship needs to show right now because they're just frantically putting themselves in bad situations, and then they're all just pointing fingers and upset with each other. Like, you can't quit right now 10 minutes in the game. You got to play with some pride, play for your captain, play for your team, play for each other. Here we go. I forgot his name.
Has Chris Toro played yet?
Chris Toro played last week against the Goblins.
Okay. I haven't seen him yet. I wasn't here for that game.
He didn't really have a lot of good showing. I think he had more turnovers than points, but they still won by 40, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I know he's good though. I played with him. I played with him at Winter Park. So here he goes.
Yeah, right when we're talking about him. It's a better showing than what you had last week. I think it was the elbow injury, maybe. Maybe he was a little worried about it, but he looks a lot more comfortable right now with it.
Good pass. That's what they need to do, regardless of the miss or make. Good make. They just need to keep doing that because they are collapsing that defense down. Find the shooters.
The most important thing in any offense is paint touches. Because if you get paint touches, the defense has to collapse in, and then you can get kickouts or back doors or anything else.
There it is.
Yeah, he's not.
It's because they haven't found him. Good hustle. Another one. Two for $1. Two for $1.
See, you can't
they gotta
quit,
live
man.
Their life.
You can't quit, man. You gotta play. You gotta play. You gotta play. You gotta play. Anything can happen.
Oh, he's just gonna take it all the way.
Damian.
Good defense, Zig. Oh. Is that Christian Cruz?
That is Christian Cruz. Solid player. He can shoot.
He can shoot. I've seen him in the scrimmage game. Okay, Tay.
There you go. Tay. Finally got back in rhythm.
They got to get some stops now. They're scoring. They're starting to get the ball in the hoop, but now they just got to get some defensive stops.
Yeah, you already dug yourselves into this hole. You gotta get some stops and build some momentum right now. Good slip right there.
Slip. Shane is so smart, letting his player know just to slip off of that. He's got his defender on his backside.
Christian Cruz was also smart right there with the slip himself. That was a good look for both of them. But, yeah, Dallas, I mean, we're both pretty high IQ players, so we would both definitely fit in with this Mambas kind of game.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing right now for the Martians is you just got to play defense, get some stops, push in transition, go downhill, and hopefully get Sean in foul trouble. Because anything is possible. And we got a Batman sighting with the Supreme headband. What a legend.
He had a good game, not last one, but the one before that, I believe.
I think he had 4 points last week.
Vaughn had foul out early. I think he's got like 2 or 3 already.
Yeah, Vaughn is a foul merchant. I think for Vaughn, we shouldn't count up his fouls. We count down. We go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when we know it's enough. Good back door.
It's that chemistry. They know that that's coming.
Yeah, that's a good play. But Sean's also a really high IQ player. So is Tommy. So it just works.
Good shot, Tay. This is what they got to do is get their scorers involved.
They need to get some stops though. There you go.
Interesting.
Go downhill. Don't settle. Don't settle. It's an and one.
That's a tough one to miss.
Foul on Dante. At least he got back that time. So what do you think of the day today so far? We got a couple upsets today. We had a couple good wins by certain teams.
I think that your guys' game is game of the season so far. That was like the great way to claw back by the Panthers. Great shot by Phil at the end.
Dragons ending their double-digit losing streak.
Yes.
I think the Dragons were on a 15-game losing streak. So that's
in my opinion about that game, from what I saw, it was more of the Dogs that beat themselves than the Dragons that beat them. It looked like once the Dragons started getting momentum, the Dogs started getting in their heads, and
And you already know what Yusuf's gonna say.
Yeah, so
they lost because he wasn't there.
That's just gonna kill their chemistry. Yep. You want me to be honest with you? If they have any. But it was a good showing for the Dragons. This is definitely what they want. Going into the next game.
I think that's what Ghost envisioned. Just a lot of guard play, going downhill, talking a lot of trash, and just trying to play as hard defense as possible. Yeah. I think that's what he envisioned with that roster. Horace, that's a settle to me. But
and then that last game, the Goblins Makos, that kind of felt like this game. In a sense, Goblins kind of made a comeback for a second, but they didn't really. They definitely quit.
There you go, Horace.
At the end, which was really tough.
I think the Goblins just show what their identity is they can keep games close, but like when things don't start going their way, they're kind of gonna start like giving up on themselves.
Yeah.
Because they've done that a couple times. Oh, good pass.
Another one. He's got eyes behind his head. It's that chemistry.
Man, he's the oldest player in the league, man, and he's showing why he has so much IQ.
That wisdom.
Wow.
Do you make any trades if you're the Martians?
I think players are going to start asking to be traded at this point for some of these teams. I think some players are beginning to get frustrated just in the situation that they're in.
I think Martians and Dragons should talk about a trade. Martians need to get a true point guard. Dragons need some size.
Yeah, but Cass is the player that you're probably discussing, correct?
I mean, anybody, honestly, because if you think about the Dragons are average height 5'11", 5'10".
Yeah, Josiah is probably the tallest player, and he's probably like 6'2".
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
He's like my height. And I don't play center. I mean, he plays his possession well, but you guys, they need another person that can come in for him with height because Axel's his backup, and that's center. And Axel's more of like a power forward to me. So,
but the Dragons just won, so I don't think Ghost is thinking of that whatsoever. And Sauce is not really a trading type of captain. I think Sauce hasn't made a trade since season 5, which was the Phil trade.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see it happen. It's happened so far in a couple seasons where people beg to play on certain. Chan has been hurt. But they have chemistry issues right now. They were arguing after the game for a good 15 minutes. So we just need to see if the teams can start, again, building chemistry and believing in each other. And then if they start drifting each other, then you have no choice but to trade certain people. Just don't do a Zane. I love you, Zane. Don't trade for future assets in CeleNation. Don't do Lakers and Mavs last night.
What he did last season was crazy. I have never heard of that before. Batman!
I was surprised it was offered.
Right.
I think it was like the Lakers with the Luka kind of situation. I'm not comparing Yusuf to Luka. Hell no. But I'm saying if you get a phone call and you're like, hey, I'm going to trade you this guy for this guy, you're like, what the hell are you? So, again, no disrespect to no other captains from the past, but sometimes you just have to pull the trigger if you get a phone call.
Yeah. Tay's coming.
He's coming to his own right now.
He is.
We wish it was earlier.
It feels like they didn't find him though. He's having to do it himself now. Find his own.
Good pass.
Oh, you got to.
Batman wasn't ready. Oh, Batman! Batman! With the supreme headband, he's ready to go.
Let's fucking go, Batman.
CeleNation legend.
He's got a hit.
Yeah, Damian. He looked good at the tryout. He's just been struggling so far in his early CeleNation career.
Good pass.
Marcos.
Finish it.
Oh.
So, that was on Chris Toro. You can go in now.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't want me in the game, man. I said it on the podcast.
The conference standings right now are going to be really interesting going down the stretch.
Yeah. Makos is still undefeated, and Mambas are, if they win this game, are going to be
they're
still
undefeated. Panthers just got defeated. And, yeah, they were 2-1.
You guys should be the top of your conference, correct?
We are top. Yeah. I think next team is the Goblins and the Dragons. And the other two teams, they haven't won yet. The Ravens and the Martians right here.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's what I'm saying. The Ravens and the Martians need to figure it out soon. You can still make the playoffs.
Is there a trade deadline? I heard it was like week 4.
Week 4 is the trade deadline. Interesting. Wednesday of this week is the trade deadline.
Great shot by Braylon.
We should do trade deadline. The trade deadline should be not this Wednesday, the next Wednesday. We should do it next Wednesday.
Shane.
Boom. Oh. They can still come back. It's a 13-point game.
They got to find a point guard. This is what I'm talking about. They don't have a true point guard to find, so now they're just...
Okay. Oh, that was a travel.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
What the... Look for Braylon. He just hit one.
Braylon, step to the side.
No, that's short.
Good rebound.
Good, Marcos. Good job, Marcos.
Now they got to get another stop.
Marcos is coming to his own this game. He's been struggling as well early in the season.
They're playing smart. They're getting their buckets inside. Sean is not in, so this is the time to do it.
Yeah, now you got to worry about Tommy. That's all it is.
Oh man. What that was just miscommunication on that screen call.
Well, if you're gonna get hit by a screen, you might as well make him go to the screen because that's where your help is at. The reject is the worst thing you can do. That's a foul. Foul on the Shyster.
He should name himself Mr. Shiesty next season if he has that on.
There you go.
Another one.
It's only a 10-point game.
He's hitting.
They're back in the game.
He's hitting. They probably, they're gonna have to keep this game up though next half whenever Sean gets back in the game.
Yeah, they're slowing it down because Mambas are getting a little nervous right now. It's a close game for them. Batman. Oh.
Crazy shot. Great hustle by Chris. Loose ball.
Good job, Marcos.
Great pass.
Look for Braylon. You got it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Braylon's more athletic. And one.
Sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bake Shop.
If you can do anything, just find number 1. Just find him. He'll make your job so much easier when he's just the more aggressive player on the court. Because then everybody's going to be so worried about him. You're going to get open shots.
Good hit.
7-point game.
They have clawed all the way back.
Wasn't it a 20-point game earlier?
Yeah, it was. You're right.
It was a 20-point game earlier.
Once Sean stepped out.
They got a little run. Batman.
Holy hell. That's a half.
So they clawed themselves back. They have a chance. They're just going to have to talk to each other and figure out how they're going to deal with this Tommy leak out, Sean inside.
Yeah, that's all they got to work on. It's halftime right now. 55 for the Mambas, 48 for the Martians. And now we got a little thing from our sponsors.
This is attorney Rochelle Amat with Amat Law. I'm a Florida personal injury attorney specializing in auto accidents and slip and falls. I have years of experience recovering millions for my clients at one of the nation's top law firms. If you or a loved one find yourself in this unfortunate situation, make sure to call us today. It would be our honor to represent you. We're super excited to be part of CeleNation this season. Let's go Makos.
It's 2025, which means we made it to the new year. And remember what you promised yourself. No more procrastination. So don't waste any time. Get your W-2s, click the link in my bio so I can get you on my priority list and get you a cash advance in up to 48 hours. And as always, tax professionals interpret data.
But we're back.
Who got ball right now?
Honestly, the Martians did a fantastic job clawing their way back into the game. Dallas, I mean, we discussed what they need to do.
Does he have a tag on his shoe? That's so swaggy. Braylon, turn your body. Let me see your shoe. Other one. Turn it. That's swaggy. The tag?
He's going to return it back tonight.
I know, I said swaggy.
But Dallas, what do you think the Mambas need to do, or the Martians? Whatever you believe you should talk about.
Well, two things for the Mambas is Sean sat, so they got to figure out what they're going to do without Sean. And then I feel like, to me, Jay Nola sat after playing so well. So, I mean, I understand they've got a bunch of guys they want to get in, but, I mean, Jay Nola's playing well. Keep him in the game. Martians, you got to let Braylon keep, playing aggressive. You've got to figure out how you're going to play against Sean now. And find Tay. Because no one else is hitting anything. I think it's just been Braylon and Tay the entire game.
Yeah, I also agree.
Oh, good block. Oh, he's just going to get it back, though.
I also agree. I also think Pat's thing is he's trying to play his guys early, so in the second half, you don't got to worry about the rotation. Just play the guys that are most in rhythm. I think that's what it is. But I agree. I think Jay Nola should have had a couple more minutes because he showed good flashes. He was one of the main reasons why they were up 20 in the first place with his good passes, making open shots.
Getting some steals, too. I think he had like 1 or 2 steals off of a pass, so... Not only offensively is he playing well, but
defensively.
Yeah.
With the red sleeves, I mean, it's dangerous.
Is that like a every game thing?
It's been every game so far with the red sleeves.
Tay.
Yeah, that's not the best shot. Maybe he was
Looking
fouled,
for a foul.
maybe not. But they need to get back. That's to me is the biggest thing in CeleNation is most people are so worried about the foul calls and complaining, and all of us to each our own wants to complain, but you gotta get back on defense, man. Because sometimes you're ruining your momentum just complaining for a foul call instead of just playing basketball.
Good pass.
Good pass. 6-point game. We thought it wasn't gonna be like this early, and then they clawed their way back and are making it into a dogfight. No pun intended.
Oh, you missed Tommy on the cut.
Oh, no. You need some help. He's too fast. Yeah, he's too fast. But then you got to box out this man.
Okay, Vaughn.
Marco's hustling. You got to give that up to Braylon. You can't turn it over. Yeah, you can't turn it over right there because they weren't going to get back in the first place.
Timeout by the Martians. Early timeout.
I would do it too. Yeah, I would do it too.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, let him know you got one timeout left, man.
8-point game.
Yeah, 8-point game. They clawed their way back. I think transition, that's a 4-point swing right there. What a 4-point swing means, if most people don't know, is you should have scored a 2 right there, and then they scored a 2 in the other way. So that's just a 4-point swing. Instead of being a 6 or a 4-point game, now it's an 8-point game. So, just mistakes like that cost you at the end of the game. But I don't know. Martians are playing better, but they can't shoot themselves in the foot right now.
No, this is the time.
Anything else that you see, Dallas, out on this court right now?
I don't know. I feel like the Mambas are playing well. They're playing how they want to play. I don't know how many fouls Sean has, like you said, to get him out the game. But if I'm the Martians, I'm honestly, every time we're on offense, we shoot a ball, someone has to go back. Like someone has to be designated. That's their job to get back, play defense on Tommy. It has to be someone who's quick. They've got 2 guys who are quick and skinny. The 2 new guys. I don't know their names, but they would be
Marcos
perfect.
and Damien.
Yeah, I feel like they'd be perfect. Good pass, Braylon. And then
But you gotta get back.
Oh! Okay, Tay.
Defensive play of the day by One Stop Consulting right there by Vontae.
They call timeout on Jay Nola's 3, and he's not happy about it. Great defensive play. That's what they needed. They needed a spark.
Yeah, Dante right there with the defensive play of the day. Wow. One Stop Consulting. Marco's been playing very well. This is definitely a good game for him. Oh, good
True.
double.
Great double.
Yeah, make him uncomfortable. Good defense by Marcos.
Oh, it's a hard one to call, but
Yeah, I can see it because his arm's weren't up.
Yeah.
So, but Marco's been playing very well. Tay definitely been playing well.
definitely has a tough task today with Sean. Unless it's Vaughn guarding Sean. I don't know.
I don't think I would put Vaughn on Sean because Vaughn likes to foul.
Yeah.
And you don't want Sean on the free throw line. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Horace is
You're
coming
going
in.
to take him out.
That's not.
I don't know about that one.
I don't agree with this sub.
If you're going to put Horace in, put him in for Vaughn right now or
Put him in
D-Town.
for Damien.
Yeah, put him in for someone else, but you got to keep the other guy in.
They're back in the zone.
That's a good draw. Hands on him. He's going to pull it.
Yeah,
Smart.
Braylon's doing that every time. I think he's probably leading the league history in 4-point made, 4-point
Like 4-point plays?
Yeah, 4-point plays. I think he's up there. Like making a three and you get fouled. I think he's up there because he gets drawed a lot of those fouls. But honestly, he's our leading scorer of the league. So,
He is.
and it's still going.
And people say he don't try.
Yeah,
Imagine if he was. Oh, misses the second one. Good rebound, D-time.
he made the most important one. The first one was
Vaughn.
for two. Vaughn.
He's been working on
Oh.
it. He's been working on it.
I respect Vaughn so much, man, because in the Mako season, he wasn't in most in shape, and then he just got back into shape, man, and he's just playing good. He's playing basketball the way he wants to play basketball.
He's on his own league owner now too.
Yeah,
Sean
the OBL.
almost passing it off to
Good
Omar in the
steal.
camera. Great steal. Good pass to
That's
get
a
the
good foul by Jay Nola. High IQ play right there.
Got Chris Toro coming back in the game for Nola.
Yeah, I think this is the closest game they've had since week 1.
On the ground. Nice try, though.
It's gonna come down to who wants it. Martians looking like they want it really bad, and I think I wouldn't be surprised. They haven't won a game yet, so
Yeah, they don't want to be the last ones to win a conference in their conference a game. That's not the.
He gave
that's
up
not my most favorite shot.
Oh!
The Horace tips it in.
That could go 1-point game.
He slapped that thing in. Wow. Yeah, you can't let Shane go downhill. Yeah, on the floor.
Yeah.
Good call.
He did attack it. He's a younger defender, so he knows that he's going to want to swipe down at him. This is a tough matchup for the Martians, honestly.
This is a tough matchup for the Mambas, too. They have a lot of athleticism, but they're not the most athletic team. They're very skilled and very smart and can shoot, but athleticism is definitely not in their game.
Yeah.
So this is just two teams that are,
Oh my
God.
goodness, 3. Oh, that would have been
But
crazy.
you got to
Sean.
box out. Dante with the defense play again.
Out to D-time. We got to get this.
There you go, Dame.
It's the first lead of the game for the Martians.
Down 20 now, up 1. This is why you don't give up in CeleNation. Shout out to the Goblins.
Oh, what a tip. Braylon is making sure that good foul, great foul. That was a very smart foul.
Yeah, you have a lot to give right now, and it's wasting time.
Oh, good tip. All right, let's see if Shane can get his team together.
Yeah, down the stretch, it's really going to be on coaching on both teams, and Pat is a championship-winning coach.
Yeah, it's time to get back in. God, what is his name? I feel so bad.
Marcos.
It's time to get
Marcos is his
Marcos in the
name.
game. Marcos is
He's been playing
defense.
very well.
Oh man, that was a good opportunity.
You got to
Got
stay
him in
on your
there.
feet. He going to pump fake every time.
This is going to be a back and forth game now. We'll see. Horace has got to give it up. Oh, okay.
Wow.
That was dangerous.
That's usually a Tommy steal right there.
D-time. Off balance shot.
Nah, that's not a good shot.
Really bad shot if you want him to stay in this game. Oh!
You don't really see him not catch the ball either.
That's really good for Martians after that shot.
Yeah,
D-time's got to, let the game come to him. He's trying to take it, especially with the team he has. Let them set you up. Stop trying to go out there and take this. Oh, Dante.
Another not so great shot. They've been scoring, just moving the ball, 2 or 3 passes, going downhill to the basket, and then now you're just settling for threes.
Yeah.
They're looking like a high school basketball team right now.
Chris Toro. Oh, that's a hard call to make.
Game number 8.
Yeah, you got to put Marcos back in the game. He just gave you guys really good minutes.
For this quarter, right? Now it's 4, but now it's 4. Yeah.
Good job by Vaughn.
Horace.
What the hell was that? That is, to me, the slip and fall brought to you by Amat Law, because I don't know what the hell was that. Was that a Euro, or was that like a cha-cha slide?
Catapult. Ah, couldn't hit.
Good box out by Braylon, but he couldn't get the board. You can't leave him open.
I don't think that was a foul.
Yeah. I don't think that's a foul. He is literally baiting the refs, just chucking stuff up in the air. One thing the Mambas like doing is just flailing their bodies like fish, even though they're snakes. Makes no sense to me.
You know, it does make sense. I think Ish made that call. You know, and Ish gets those calls in the game as well when he drives in, so.
Yeah, maybe Ish is sending a message to the league that he wants these calls too.
Yeah.
See, ball doesn't lie.
Ball don't lie. Great rebound by D-Time. Bad pass, but it's okay. Tante was there. Foul.
Another
on
foul.
Pat.
Yeah, you can't keep fouling now because you're about to be in the bonus.
Still a 1-point game. I think the Mambas are winning.
Yes, Mambas up 1. I think they got a layup. I could be wrong.
This is a big possession.
You need to move the ball. Stop being so stagnant. Move the ball. Move yourself.
Sean on Dante? Oh, never mind.
They're in the zone right now, I believe.
Good shot, Bray. Didn't give him the foul call there.
Now, who do you give that rebound to? Christian, or do you give that to Sean? He tipped it to him. Tommy ISO, you don't want to switch this.
No.
I don't know why
Horace
we're
has
switching
got to be able to help. Horace needs to be willing to help. Good defense.
Why?
Just hands straight up. Don't swipe.
Don't
Stop
swipe.
swiping. Swing,
No,
swing.
why you swiping?
Oh, man, good play.
See, that's what you get. Swipe or no swiping, man. Stop doing that. That's not helping. That's not helping at all.
They got to stay disciplined here.
Yeah, Braylon got to take over again. And 1.
Oh, my. That's a scary shot.
He went to the crowd.
Flying into the stands.
And the stands isn't really the most healthy spot. Anything can be on the floor in those stands. Children, basketballs, backpacks, who knows what's over there.
No one's moving on the Martians.
Yeah, it's been like that for the past 2 minutes.
He's trying to call for a foul now.
You can't go away from what was working. What was working is going downhill and making the Mambas play defense. Right now you're doing what the Mambas want you to do, is take terrible shots. See, another not so great shot.
Yeah,
No ball
Martians
movement.
are going to start playing hero ball here in a minute because they're going to feel rushed.
I would call a timeout right now if I was Ziggy Zay. They only got 1 left. Well, if you don't call one soon, it might go from 7 to 12. I'm just going to be honest.
They're not going to have enough time. Oh, good move, Tay.
And you can't come back from down 20 again.
Christian Cruz surveying.
You need to use your athleticism and go downhill, Martians.
5-point game. Oh, good tip.
Good job by Horace.
This is it. Oh.
We got 2 stars in the league going at each other right now. Tommy, Mr. Shiesty, and Braylon, the former MVP Pickens. So,
You think Tommy's in the MVP candidate right now?
to me, he has to be but it's too early. But he has to be in the discussion at the moment.
Yeah.
Because he's scoring such a high rate. You haven't really seen that since season 2. In season 2, we only had 4 teams. Another foul.
1-1.
I think it is 1-1.
This is good for the Martians.
This is it could be good, it could be bad. You got to make your free throws.
It depends on also if they keep attacking.
But it could be on your made free throws because you're wasting time as well.
Yeah.
1-on-1s, you're wasting a lot of time. It's 2 shots. It's going to be around a minute just to shoot. So you got to make your free throws to make these 1-on-1 count.
D-Time is not set up in the right spot. Oh, there he is.
There we go. Good leadership right there by Braylon. There you go. Good shot
Way
by
to convert
Tay.
them. It is what?
The three-point game,
3-point game?
71 Mambas, 68 by the Martians. 7 minutes left, so it's anyone's game right now at the moment. Oh, Shane for 3. You cannot give him too much space, man.
This is his gym.
This is his gym. He's probably played here since it's been built. That's how old he is.
Braylon. Great take, Bray.
That's all they need to do. You cannot let him shoot. You
He's
cannot.
gonna do it
Now
again.
he's doing it.
4. Yeah.
You cannot.
It's gonna start falling
let
apart.
him shoot.
It's gonna start falling apart now. He's
Braylon
got to hit this one.
for 3. Off
Yeah.
of Dame. Marco should have been in the game 5 minutes ago.
Is he still not in it?
He's still not in the game. Marcos was playing so well. I think this is something Zig got to learn is whenever some guys are feeling it, you just got to let them go. Because sometimes, they can surprise you and give you opportunities and give you possessions that you didn't think they had in them.
And he wasn't even on the floor for offense, to be honest with you. He was there for rebounding, good veteran
he was
move.
guarding Sean very well.
He was there for defense.
He actually moved the ball as well. He didn't really take a lot of selfish shots.
Vaughn, Horace, 4-3. Air ball.
Yeah, like you got to just put Marcos in for somebody at this point. Just being honest. Like, I put Tremaine off the bench because he just hasn't really shown what he's shown in CeleNation, and then he showed me up. He played very well.
He did.
So sometimes you just got to hold your guys accountable and give them minutes when they're actually playing well. I think that's something every captain needs to learn at some point. Good steal.
Oh, good steal. You got to get it out.
Oh, my goodness.
That might have been a foul on the pass. Oh, they called foul.
They called foul.
It is Martian ball.
He's shooting 1-1. It's 1-1. This is a lot of time. This is what I'm saying. Being in the bonus may not be the best thing because you're wasting a minute and a half, 1 minute off the clock just shooting free throws and setting up. And then you might not even make this free throw. If you miss this free throw, you just pretty much wasted a minute of basketball just setting up this free throw. So like I said, these 1-on-1 opportunities, they'll be good at times if you make your free throws, but then if you miss, you're kind of screwed. We're monetized, so I'm trying my best not to cuss. Trying to get that cha-ching, you know what I'm saying?
Get that cheddar.
We're trying to get more CeleNation polos. I'm trying to come back where I get paid to be a consultant. But Dallas, what do you see so far in this game? Sorry, I think I've been talking a lot.
No, you're good.
I feel like Dom right now.
You're good. No, it's just they went away from their game and they haven't put in their. Right now, he's an anchor for them. He's the guy that's gonna get down and dirty. Pause with Sean, and then Tay. He went on a little hot streak, but they haven't found it. And now, with a couple minutes left in the game, they're just giving up these shots. I'm okay with that shot.
Me too. He hasn't really shot outside
I'm not
the
okay
paint
with that,
all
though.
season.
And I'm definitely not okay with that. Yeah.
And that goes in.
Oh, okay. So now they got to figure out how they're gonna do this.
They got to give the ball to Braylon Pickens.
Horace.
He hasn't hit one all game.
Yeah. They need to find.
And cherry pick. He did the shiesty. He did his best shiesty impression.
Slip and fall today, but he does not.
He does not look good. Slip and fall brought to you by Amat Law. We need to check on that. That might be a groin. But I guess I can shout out to almost every team because it looks like almost every team is coming to their own because we haven't really gotten like bad blowouts today. You can't leave him.
They might be just killing clock until they find a good shot here, which is smart. Oh, good hit by Vaughn. This is not what you want, though.
Yeah, that's. I guess in Tommy's words, yes, Lord.
This guy. He can't guard me.
I feel like Jay Nola should play as well a little bit.
Yeah.
We discussed that as well. Two guys that actually had bright spots in this game, Jay Nola and Marcos, and
you also got to keep their head up because if you take them out after they're playing well, they're going to ask questions. Why am I not playing well? Or I'm sorry, why am I not playing longer
when
minutes?
I'm playing the way that you're asking me to play.
Yeah, exactly. But they have a lot of guys who know their roles. I'm sure that they would have sat Shane and Sean, or Shane more and Tommy Moore if this was a bigger margin.
I mean, Batman
Before. Oh, hits the 4-pointer.
It's a 4-pointer. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only a 8-point game.
4-point.
8-point game. I mean, 2 more 4s and they're back. Oh, in and out to the bat. Oh,
They just need another. They need another big
another
button.
4.
Tay. That was the one. Whoa, whose kid is that?
I'm telling you, the last game is like the
good
gone.
defense.
Defensive play of the day brought to you by One Stop Consulting. Horace, there you go.
Good take. 77-83, 6-point game. They've got some life left. We've seen crazier things happen.
We have, but
If you're Ziggy, what are you telling your team now?
I don't know. I would probably blitz the ball and make probably Pat, because he hasn't really shot the ball all game. I will probably force the ball to go into his hands and have him shoot the ball. No offense to Pat, because he's been hitting a lot of shots this season, but he only shot once, right? That one corner 3. But so he's
hasn't really
not in
shot the
rhythm.
ball.
So maybe do that, or you can't press them because they're faster than you, like they're guard wise,
Yeah.
and they're high IQ. So I learned that lesson the hard way myself. You just got to make them turn the ball over right now. Use your celeb shot, make someone shoot free throws that doesn't feel comfortable, and then go downhill and make some free throws, because it's less than 2 minutes. So now the 1-and-1s is not really going to cost you a lot. But if I'm the Mambas, they're smart. So
Yeah.
and Pat knows what he's doing. He's probably going to hold the ball, wait till they foul you, make some free throws. If I was Pat, I don't care who gets fouled. I would use a celeb shot so they can't use it, so they can't counter it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the mindset I know he's in.
Pat with the fresh cut.
Yeah, fresh cut Pat, he's dangerous, man. No sleeves as well.
They're gonna kill clock. Great
No.
play.
Yeah, one.
He had his hand
Is
on
he
his
fouled
back.
out? He is done.
Well, better late than never, I guess.
Well,
Finally got the guy that should have been in the game longer.
yeah, he's upset. I would be upset too if I was him.
And that's not the way he wanted to come into the game either. He wants to come into the game with his team telling him that we need you, for a role, not because we need you just because one of our guys is fouled out. So,
But that's part of learning. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God.
It was an and one. Wow. That's probably, to me, that's the worst play the worst mistake in basketball. Because all you gotta do is just box out.
yeah, I think they thought it was 2 shots.
I think the celeb shot messed him up because he used the celeb shot.
Who did?
Pat, because that was Sean's and one.
Oh.
So I think the celeb shot messed him up. And they still
got the
can't get a board. Yeah, that's
this is
game. Yeah, that's game. Never mind. They have a chance now.
They got a hit right here. We need one, Bray.
It's short.
Turn around, Bray. Turn around. Oh.
Nah, he's a little hurt. That's why it was short. You don't got the legs under him.
Yeah, Bray's very upset.
Yeah, he's checked out, man.
What was that?
Looking at it, looking at this team on paper, it looks like a good team. I know that it's hard to say with or without Cass.
They've only had Cass, one game?
Against us, yeah. So it's hard to say, if he would have made a difference in this one.
I think he would have, because Sean wouldn't have been as, lethal.
Yeah.
Because Marcos actually did a really good job. But, I mean, Cass is taller than him. I think he's taller than Sean, so it would have been harder for him to score.
Yeah, and Cass is having to guard a lot of guards in this league, but now he's finally got a true big he can guard, so we would have seen how that. Dante Yeah, I think it's just
It's
over.
It's over.
Yep.
I mean, the highest scoring game of the day so far. Not breaking any records or anything, but it's a really high scoring game.
Good move.
Oh,
Man.
Sold play of the day. Ziggy Zay for 3. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
it's
just.
tough.
$90. Are they going for 100?
They're gonna try to widen that margin.
A 1 foot off one leg.
Oh! And then he's gonna do it too.
No. Pat. Come on, Pat. We need you to score. Oh.
Another one.
4.
Yaka!
Oh.
Yaka! And they, they were down by what, 12? Now it's a 5-point.
5 point. They lost by 5. That's the end of the game. Mambas win 90 to
Who are you going to give this to? Who are you going to give player of the game to?
Player of the game to me, of course, I'm going to have to give it to Sean because Sean is their anchor. We got to go. This is the end of week 3. Week 3. See you guys in week 4. Actually, see you guys on the podcast on Wednesday.